All right, so here we are in my futures account. So I took this small account and I figure I'm going to grow it to a PDT level basically is what I'm looking for, grow it to 25K and then maybe start again. So um, with Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade, I need to have at least 1500 in order to be able to trade futures. That's the minimum account size for me to be able to trade futures. So we got $1,554, which means my first trade has to be a winner. If it's a loser, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this account and I'm going to trade it in normal market. I got 3 day trades. I'll take a couple day trades to make that money right back, and then I'll jump back into the futures. So the strategy I'm going to use for my futures trading, for this, I have two strategies, but for this small account that I'm going to grow, I'm going to do it all with the simple futures trading strategy, which is an algorithm-based strategy. I created an algorithm specifically for the futures, and it works awesome. Gives me like an 80 to 90% success rate. So we should be able to grow this account pretty fast, and then I'm going to grow it with my aggressive growth calculator. So we should be able to crank this thing right along. So yeah, so today will be the first day. Hopefully my first trade's a winning trade because I only have $1,554 in here. So yeah, I know I should start it with more, but I want to try to start with like pretty much the least amount I should be starting an account with. So there we go. So that's what it's at. So we'll see. This might become a trade here in a minute, and about 10 minutes. We'll see what happens here. Maybe we'll jump in. All right, so we jumped in here, and so far we are in profits, and it's about hitting our target. So move the stop up, and I'm going to continue moving this up, and then as soon as this breaks through our target fully, I'm going to go ahead and move that stop and secure those profits. So it looks like our first trade out of the gate will be a winner. So that's one down. I need two more like that. And this account will have the buffer it needs to keep on rolling. So yeah, looking pretty good. All right, so we're out with profit. So yeah, let's go find two more. All right, so it's still April. It's still April 6th. So although we're in the next day's futures session, so we had our algorithm do a switch on us and gave us our entry and our exit prices. So we went ahead and jumped in. That's my stop right there. We are in with one share at 2637. So I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. This is the trade that we just made yesterday. Yeah, too bad I bounced out right here. Look at that. That would have been awesome, but you never know. So 2637. Let's put that on the chart. Entry price in this candle 26. All right, we're actually at 26375. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and double click on this. So we got in a little bit late on this, unfortunately. I didn't think I was getting in late, but apparently we did. All right. My Thinkorswim was a little bit frozen when I woke my computer up and saw this trade. So I jumped in right here. I thought I was here, but then I guess when I got in, it was not. All right, so here we are. So that's where we're in, and yeah, so that'll be our next trade. Yeah, that risk reward is not as pretty when it's like that, but maybe we'll get a little extra out of it. We'll see if this thing will sell off back to a major support area, which looks like to be way down here at the 259 level, and we're at 2635. So that could be a nice move if we can capture that. All right, so yeah, we'll come back and we'll see how this trade plays out. All right, so here we are in the futures account. We got another trade set up. So this is trade number 2. So I really need to get 3 winners in a row with this account starting so small, only 1500 and change. So once I get to 3 winners in a row, I should be pretty good to go. Like I shouldn't have to worry about blowing up this account. But until then, it's really fragile because as soon as I get below 1500, then I can't trade anymore. So right now, as this stock is going the wrong direction, or this contract, or whatever you want to call it, we are at 1557 in the account. It's going the wrong way. So yeah, so as soon as I get to 1500, I can't trade anymore until I get that back up. And that's, like I said before, the plan to get that back up is to just jump over and take some day trades because I got 3 day trades. It's not a PDT account. but I'll jump over, take some day trades, make it back, and then go again. So get 3 in a row, though. I think we can pretty much be cruising without having to worry about it. All right, so here we are. All right, so here we are. Almost got stopped out there. I was looking a little scary. I still might. I mean, it's not over yet. It's only a 30-minute candle. It just started, so this could just throw a tail like that and then go right up. But it does look like it's coming down to make a run at this, what was a resistance area, to test it to see if it's a support area. So hopefully it does come down here and gets deep into this area right around here, because that will be in my target, and I'll be able to move my stop down here and have a profit stop in, and then if it backs up, we take our profits and leave. And if it wants to keep on going, then of course we'll stay and take advantage of it. So it's definitely making a run down. This is the first level of support. It looks like we may have a little micro support right here, and then another one down in here, and then another one around here, and then here. So there's a lot of different levels of support to hold this thing up. I do think it's still going to make a run for the Fib 50 and try to get to 2,700 or better. But for now, we'll take this little pullback. Looks like you almost have like a tiny little head and shoulders here. So there's a lot of little things here that making me hopeful that it'll at least break through this this first target and we can take our profit. But in the end, I just basically doing what the algorithm told me. Algorithm switched and said get in. And this is a custom algorithm specifically for futures. It does not work very well with the regular markets and regular stocks. So, but for futures, it's awesome. So it told me to jump in. It switched, told me to get in, give me my targets. So I'm going to honor that. And then, yep, hopefully we'll get our second winner. So far, this has been running 80 to 90% win rate, depending on the month, if you will. Right now, it's in the 80% range. Before it was closer to the 90% range. So hopefully we'll get back in the 90% range here shortly. And yep, so we'll be back in a little bit once we can move our stop. All right, so we were making it most of the way to our level here. So hopefully we'll be able to put our stop in shortly. If this backs up, I'm just going to bounce out here. So I'm going to go ahead and move my stop now to basically just over break even, because we basically just hit this level. And sometimes when it hits the levels, it'll bounce on me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll do it from here. To start anyway. 2637, so 2636 is where I want to be. 67, so 66 or 2636 75. All right, cool. So that gives me some room. So 262539, 262539. All right, so yeah, we'll watch this thing, and when we get down there, we'll go ahead and move our stop. All right, put my stop in. If we back up and get out, we back up and get out. But at least we got a chance for it to dump and maybe make some more money, hit the next target. See what happens here. All right, cool. So we're out $66. So awesome. So 2 winners. I get one more like that, and we'll be golden. It would have been, I mean, now look, now of course, now it's probably going to crash all the way down to this level here. So yeah, so great. So that's our second futures trade, 2 in a row, 2 winners. We're building our buffer there. I just need one more like that, and then we'll have enough of a buffer to where I think I'll be able to just be on cruise control and not have to worry about blowing up this account. So we'll be back on the next trade. So one more thing about futures, just for those of you who are not very familiar with futures. The nice thing is right now it is 11:55 p.m. on the East Coast. So yep, I can go outside and play all day and then come home and make some money at night with futures. So one of the bonuses with futures trading for sure. All right, another good thing about futures is there's no PDT rule. So that's why I'm able to start with the $1,500 account, $1,550 I think it was, something like that, $1,545, $54, somewhere there. So I was able to start with that little account. Now we're up to $1,656, so I made $100 today. So percentage-wise, that's pretty awesome for this little account. Yeah, no PDT rule, so we can just sit here and make trades around the clock, basically, except for the few hours that futures is down. So yeah, so we'll see if we get another hit on it in the next few hours. If not, then we'll just get it again tomorrow. Okay, so here we are. We got about 3 minutes before this candle closes, and so far it looks like we might have another trade on our hands. It's very close. So yeah, we had our first, yeah, there we go. So we just tripped. Our switches just happened. So we have one share on deck. 3 minutes left. If this will close here, we're going to go for our third trade long. We came down, bounced off this support area. What was once resistance, now support. So I think this is going to make its next leg higher. There's a little bit of a trend line here that we're breaking as well. If this thing can have a nice close above. So we're going to go for it, and we're going to take this trade. And if it's a loser, it's a loser. We'll get one out of the way, and then hopefully the next three can be winners. But when you look at it from a bigger perspective, this looks pretty good to me. If nothing else, maybe it hits a double top here, and then or triple top and sells off, or goes into consolidation. Either way, it could be a winner. So we're going to go ahead and take this trade here in just a couple minutes. The other benefit to this right now too is that the 1 hour candle is getting ready to close, and it usually retraces as well. So that little bit of a retrace could be enough to get us our target as well. So we got about a minute left, and then we can jump in here. Okay, so we got a few seconds, and then we'll be jumping in. So far it's looking really, really good actually. Okay, we got 10 seconds. And we're going to get in this long with one share, and if this can be a winner, we'll have our 3 in a row, and we'll be off to the races. Boom. Bye. All right, so we're in. So what are we in for? Let's see. 2645. Let's put our stop in real quick just in case this thing tanks. 2630. 2630. Come down here and get our stop in. Double check that stop. Okay, cool. Stop is in. 2630. Let's mark up our chart. All right, so we're marking it up here, but it just looks so messy with the other trade that was on here, so I'm going to go ahead and clear it, remove. I'd like to have a cleaner chart. Right click, remove. So we'll clean this up a little bit and then come back. All right, so here we are. This thing is running nicely, nicely, nicely. Oh, this is going to be so awesome to get 3 in a row. So hopefully P&L open right now, 40 bucks. So our day switched, so that other winner wasn't on here. So just in the last 2 trades, we have 118 kick in here. So 265921 is where we're looking to put our stop in. So we'll come back in a few minutes if it gets there. But for right now, let's look at the time. This is a brand new candle. So I'm going to go ahead and put my stop in a little bit above break even right now. All right, starting to get impatient. Impatience coming in. 28. All right, we're going to be out. Nope, maybe not. Keep going. So 28. So yeah, so if anything, we missed it by $1 from our original target, which is great. You know, it's only five bucks, but still, on the big scheme of things, it's a lot. All right, so I feel pretty good here. So we're going to hang out, and I'll let this record, and we'll see if this. Oh, we'll come back actually. Oh, there we go. Okay, great. So great. So there's our third trade in a row. So between those 3, we are in great shape now. Okay, so you can see the account now. We're at $1,714. So basically took a 1,500 and change account, and now we're at 17 and change. So not bad for the first day, and that definitely gives me the buffer I needed. So feeling pretty good. It's pretty late right now. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to hit the bed, get up at 9 to trade the normal market session, and then we'll do some more futures trading and keep on growing this account. Great. Simple futures is a strategy I use for this with my custom algorithm that I built and coded into Thinkorswim. So if you want to get more information on my futures trading or my algorithm or anything like that, you can run over to 2020daytrader.com, and over there you can find more information about how you can get my algorithm and the strategy for trading futures.